friends, fans, loved ones. Welcome to Dog Days, hanging out with Hanging Dog. I'm Hanging Dog. This is Dozer. He's my neighbor's dog. He's my buddy. We hang out a lot. And today, we're going over in the woods and gather up some firewood. It's getting a little chilly. Let's see what the mercury says this morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Oh, we're about 31 degrees. All right. Now, what are we doing? For those of you who are not familiar with the story, less than a year ago, I weighed almost 300 pounds. Hold on, Dozer. Here you go, Bubba. And one night I was taken from my bed and joined with the creator of the universe. In that encounter, I was totally healed. I was pretty much crippled, just short months away from being in a wheelchair full time. Yeah, full time, riding around with wheels. Not my choice. So I had heart problems. I'd already had open heart surgery. My thyroid was dead, or at least that's what Western medicine told me. But anyway, in the encounter with the Creator, when I returned to my bed, I was a different person. I knew the purpose of all things. I knew the interconnectedness of all things. Me, the dogs, the house, the rocks, the trees, the universe, we're all part of one thing. You and I, we're all part of the same force of all, creation of all. Well, I was healed after 20 years of almost daily high-dose pain relievers due to my physical ailments, and that was not by choice. It was in order to make me able to work and to be able to walk around and be a human. Well, the last 12 years of my life were doses that were fatal to the average person. My tolerance to these painkillers was so high that one dose of mine could stop the average person's heart. The wonderful thing is, it stopped. It was over. The moment the pain went away, the pain medicine went with it. Was no horrible months and days and weeks or whatever of throwing up and all the stuff that you see on TV. I was fixed. So now I have a body of a 19-year-old. Check it out. 160 pounds, possibly 155 now, from around 265 at the time of the encounter, with the highest being at 285 to 290. So, I have the mind of a almost 60-year-old and the body of a sexy, sultry 19-year-old. So, the old saying, I wish I knew then what I know now, is my life. I know now what I know now, and I have the body of a teenager. So I'm going to prove that today as you go with me into the woods, these beautiful mountain woods in Nantahala, North Carolina, right over there, up on the mountain, and I'll show you how this old man, crippled old man, became a mule, and I will literally log these trees off of the mountain with my bare hands. If you're at least 55, 56, you probably remember you could go to Walmart back in the mid-80s and buy little four-wheel drive cars called Stompers, and they look pretty much like that. Yep, they look like this, right? So, never thought I'd own one in real life, but I do. And That's where we're going, in the woods, and this is what we're going in. Come the bosses of my house. Now these two, they're not mine. They're their own individual dogs. I don't own dogs. I cohabitate with them. They live here and we love each other. That's what we give each other's love. They don't give me food. I give them food. Josie, quit smelling Danny's butt. So, let's go for a ride. Here we are, across the road from my house. We had a fire here. Burnt. Hey Roscoe, here's the latest addition. Check this boy's eyes out. My best buddy Roscoe. Look at the camera, Roscoe. See your eyes? Ain't he pretty? Alright, let's go up on the hill. Aside from my daily activities in my new body, we'll be discussing things that have been beamed into my new mind from the intelligence that created all of this. Things I did not know, but know now. Most of it dealing with consciousness, spiritual awakening, living consciously and intentionally. What I say is living life and not letting life live you. So, from time to time, we will take a pause and I'll sit down and we'll have a little chat about whatever I feel is appropriate for this. These videos hopefully will aid the watchers in creating a better lifestyle. So we're going to log now. just had another friend join the party, and he well knows what's in my pocket. Watch him. What's in that pocket? What's Uncle Bill carrying in his pocket, Derb? You got something in there? Huh? What's in there? What's in that pocket? Huh? What is it? Watch him poke my pocket now. What's in that pocket? Is there something good in it? Derby? Is there something good in that pocket? So, what's in my pocket there? Huh? It's in the pocket. It's in my pocket. What is it? Is it goodies, Derby? Is it goodies, Derby? Of course it is. Here we go. It's a biscuit. Derby likes biscuits too, don't he, Roscoe? Here, buddy. Derby loves his biscuits. Nah, he'll be all in my pockets the rest of the day. Less than an hour and 15 minutes. Logged all that down the hill. Now, I don't know many people who are just a few months away from 60 that can pull off what I just pulled off. Is that my ego talking? Many people would say, listen to his ego. Here's the thing about ego. It's a liar. The ego would tell you I pulled this down the hill when I actually did it with a tractor. You saw me do it. So it's not my ego. When you've got a body like this, a lean, mean, working machine, a working, quantum-minded machine, it's not ego, it's just fact. You can't deny the facts. Call it ego, call it boasting. I'll give you boasting. Yes, I'm boasting. But what I'm trying to do is to get all you old suckers out there that I went to school with to realize you don't have to retire and die. You can actually put the effort forth. Look at the possibilities. You could be just like this. There's nothing that I do that can't be done by you unless you're crippled or something. And most of the cripple comes from the mind. Crippled in the mind ends up crippled in the body. This is the potential that you can be. There's no reason you can't. So, call it boasting, call it what you will. But you can be me. I'm just a human being. And there's nothing I do that you can't do. I can show you how to be healthy. I can show you how to be conscious. Most of all, I can show you how to be loved. So, thanks for hanging around with me in the woods. We'll talk a little later about something deep, and it won't be a well. Hey, we've made some pretty good progress this morning. Got us a decent few sticks of wood. Some of it extremely heavy, but not for a human mule whose body takes instructions from him. It's a good thing to think about. You know, your body should take instructions from you. Your mind should take instructions from you. There's no reason that you should take instructions from your body. Your body is not you. You are a spiritual being or a soul. And being that, there's an art form. I call it the art of being. Something most people don't know how to do. They're either gonna be something or have been something. The true peace in life is just in being. Well, when you realize as a being that you are not a body born on earth having a spiritual experience, that you are the opposite of that. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Once you come to the knowledge that your body is pretty much a skin car, it's a flesh vehicle that your soul or spirit inhabits. So what's the purpose of this body? This you will hear me call it my skin car or my flesh vehicle. What's its purpose? Because when you die, or you won't, but when your flesh car dies, it just turns back into this dirt. That's what it came from. That's what you eat comes from dirt. So the skin car goes to the crusher, whatever you want to call it as an analogy, the junkyard, and it turns back to the very elements that it came from. So you, as a spiritual being, a soul, are immortal, and you will go on. You continue to live. You have to embody that immortality over everything else. So your skin car is a vehicle that carries your soul from point A to point B to have experiences. Life is nothing more than a group of interconnected experiences. There's nothing that's true to you as an individual except that which you experience. You can believe things, you can accept things as true, but until that is experienced by you, it's pretty much hearsay. It's just, well, he said that and I believe that. That's worthless to you, because you'll go to your grave never knowing if it was true or false. It could be true, but until you've experienced it in your flesh car, it's not truth yet. It's just something that somebody else has done or said. So your flesh vehicle is to carry you personally to your personal experiences. The only thing in life that you will ever know as pure truth is that which you experience, certainly not things which you believe. Those things you believe may end up being true, but until you've experienced it, it's not true to you. So let your flesh car be that, a vehicle that carries you from point A to point B to experience life and all its fullness. Or if your mind is stuck, life in all of its misery. But that is a choice. So my choice today is to keep my skin car in prime condition by putting premium fuel in it, no junk, exercising it, and keeping that sucker ready for the Indy 500. Today we're running a few laps out here, maybe something like a dirt track race. All right, so let me get this skin car running.